One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Jayhawks will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Utah's offense will get the first crack at it here. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth. And the Utes will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And it'll be down right there. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big... Just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On the ground, it's Martin. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the... want to crank the tempo. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Marshall. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Boyd. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job. Fourth down.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. The give on the option. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Utes can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. He'll throw it. And it's picked off at the goal line. Made a defender miss. And he's wrapped up after he... Turn on the pick.
Yeah, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. But jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Jayhawks will hustle to the line. They'll try to drive ahead on 30 short. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. And that one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Dickey. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Martin. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top. Floating away. Quick step and go. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Jayhawks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Jayhawks. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. Quick release by the QB. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. He's got it on the right. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Complete to the wideout. Brought down at the 29-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep third downs manageable for this offense.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Wide open downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Utes have this offense rolling. The give out of the gun. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Turning it on. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. The Utes have moved it inside the 20. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking for the score. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That is good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires downfield. Grabbed over the middle, it's Boyd. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And And the defense, got him at the 27.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
To the air, it's Marshall. Fires to the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it. Hit as he got rid of the ball. The Jayhawks will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. To the ground with the back. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Looking for room, it's Sims. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Utes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. That's reeled in. It's Sims. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the inside give. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking for a man. It's Isaac. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him.
Oh, he's got some space. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. The Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 20. They'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Just a short pass to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air, it's Marshall. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to keep it in the air. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Jayhawks on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Utes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Kennesaw State has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Middle Tennessee. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Under fire! And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Jayhawks are in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Marshall. Quickly complete. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air on second down. Gets rid of it. And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man. And sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
And the Utes in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to throw, it's Isaac. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Punts it out of the air. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And the ball's free in the backfield.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's going to take off. Working that left side now. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed. There he is, scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And And the Utes will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. $25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. What a huge call there. They had the turnover. Instead, the roughing the passer call takes it all away. Off play action on first down. Shoots it to the left. Got a man. It's Boyd. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Jayhawks want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Now from inside the red zone. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's caught! Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk!
And these are the plays that you look back on tape, and everybody's like, nice work, nice toughness, QB. To stand in there, know we're going to get blasted, hold onto the ball until the guy comes over, feed him, and get the 6.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Utes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're looking to throw on second and short. Caught over the middle. It's Lyons. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Parker. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll give it to the back. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
On the run, it's Martin. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Gives it on the option. There he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
And the Utes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Back to pass, it's Isaac. Got a man, it's Parker. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Utes have it with a first and goal. Motion from the wideout. He's looking to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to find the end zone. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Trying to punch it in. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. That defensive front was a stone wall on second down. Now it's third and goal from the one. Bringing the heat. Quickly complete. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the one on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down.
Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. And the Jayhawks in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Jayhawks have their offense in high gear. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the tailback. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. The screen, he can go. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw on 3rd. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers in. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Wants to return it. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse, showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Using his legs, it's Sims. He has the first and still on his feet. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Lyons. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So first down, we'll open up the final period. The RPO, it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Utah!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest. and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. And the Jayhawks moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he's going to go backwards, and they force. 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. The Utes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. To the air, it's Marshall. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
And the Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the middle. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And now on fourth. They will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Leaves it with the running back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Got room to work. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
And it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
And the Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Steamrolls his way ahead. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Utes are flying down the field. Trying to get the edge on the right. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Isaac. Catch in the middle, it's Lyons. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a 1st down. He'll pull it on the read, and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looks the middle of the field. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Play number 9 on this drive. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some 1st downs and march down the field.
Makes the grab. It's Dickey. Turning it on. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's... We can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give, and tick, 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 tick. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Gonna run it. It's Green. Got some room, entered to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Utes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And he's dragged down.
Yeah, and I think on that 3rd down and short call, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a 4th down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Now improvising. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns. Tackle
behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd third down stop by this defense.
Fourth down coming up.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.